Hey guys, how are you? Crypto Sniper here. On a rooftop and not got my audio mic on me. Wasn't expecting to do a stream. We keep it out of the wind shear a little bit because I don't want the audio to get too messed up. So just a super quick update on BTC. There is a key moment potentially coming, and it could run into being this Saturday night. Bitcoin doesn't care for your social life. It's potentially going to do a key moment event roundabout tonight. I could be wrong. It could be in the mornings of Sunday. It could be not at all. But overall, as someone who focuses on volatility-based assessments, I'm going to squat down out of the wind shear. As someone who focuses on volatility-based assessments, everywhere I go it's windy. I want to warn you that there's a potential big event coming impulsively. So we're just short of the 10K mark and we're squeezing up in a rising wedge. Let's try sitting down. Yeah, this should be better. And as a result of being just short of that 10K mark, we've been squeezing up along the bottom. So a rising wedge is like a triangle pointing upwards. The steeper line is on the underside. So what this means is there's a volatility-based event occurring. There's a tightening. And every time you get a tightening, you later get a subsequent expansive event. Now, many of you will go, oh, rising wedge, that means a down break. Yes and no. There's certain circumstances where it can mean first to pop out the top, in other words, an upside break, and then the down break, which is quite a likely scenario, which does have quite a bit of probability of occurring. You can actually have a melt up at the top. It's rare. And you can go straight into the break to the downside. So pop out the top, break down, or melt up. We cover this in far greater detail and repeatedly, and we've been discussing it in our premium area. But just a quick free view heads up, there's a squeezing going on. Suspicion. Typically there's a void of orders before a key level like 10K. 10K is one of the biggest, most significant key levels of significance. Doesn't come any bigger. Maybe 1,000 and 100,000, who knows? But we're a long way away from both of those. So my suspicion is there's a void of orders just in the lead up to 10K. And there's probably a dearth of orders at the 10K, which means generally with a key level of significance like this, you run it impulsively. In other words, you cut through those void of orders. We call this vacuums and voids. You'll learn about it in HVF method, how price ordering structures and price ordering profiles function. And you can pump through that, run the key level of significance, and then a whole bunch of selling orders get triggered, and then you get a smackdown. So there's a chance of both a pop to the upside followed by a nasty sell-off, or a pop to the upside and then a rest and a pullback and supporting on 10K. Either of those are possible, and there's the chance that we balk at the 10K. There's too many overhanging orders selling at the 10K, and actually after attempting to go up we exhaust. Remember that there's been a lot of buying on the underside of that rising wedge, and we spill back down to another point of rest. So you could fall $500, $600. You could fall $1,000 and rest and rewind up, to go higher, or it could mean the end of the upside move. We don't know. But this is a pivotal key moment that has a high probability of an event occurring of an impulsive nature. Either a pop out the top, which is either held above the 10K or subsequently surrendered on an exhaustive high basis, or straight away we balk at the 10K and we sell off and we build a base lower down for another attempt, a winding up and another attempt, because we've been squeezing up all the time, bullish. Generally every dip should be bought during this period and has climbed up, but it tends to get a little exhausting after a while. Too much of the buy side money is then committed. So watch out for this period in time. Could get really, really foxy for you. It's not necessarily a great time to enter because you don't know what you're going to get. You could initially get a nice run and then find yourself $500 out of the money. So bear that in mind. That said, we have been underlyingly bullish and remain bullish until probably 10.5 to be run to anywhere up to 12 possibly even 13K. We do not assess that you are going to take out the previous high. Let me say that again. We do not assess on balance of probabilities that you will take out the previous high. Like everyone has been asserting new all-time highs, every time a bull market all-time highs, we have continued to state from the second high at 13,900 that this is a tightening. We already suspected it before the 13.9. The minute we got the shooting stars, we were out on the long and getting ready for the shorts when others were calling at that pause period for further highs. So this is a volatility constriction event even on your weekly stroke monthly candle. In other words, the 20K down to the 3K, too volatile. Then the 13.9 down to the 6.6, tightening within that, and now a third high and a third low that will be both lower on the high side and higher on the low side. Don't say that after too many tequilas. Anyway, that's my heads up for you on Bitcoin. So be cautious out there. It's the God market. Yes, the alts have, some of the alts have been smiled on a little bit. Don't get too stuck in yet into the alts. The great breakout after the third high and the third low is in. The great breakout that comes then will be an opportunity to get on the higher beta, better quality alts, and you may get a bigger spin than Bitcoin. But overall, the bulk of what I'll be doing, at least 2/3, will still be on the Bitcoin due to the liquidity that's available there, and there'll be select alts, which we'll discuss in our premium area. Okay, you got your warning. It's Saturday night where I am. It's time for a little quiet drink and to go enjoy the view. And this is all I have for you. So watch out, impulsive action may be coming away. This is the Crypto Sniper. Wanted to do a go live, by the way, just a bit foxy from up here in Signal. And also apologies for a couple of the Market Sniper vids sneaking onto the channel there, Tesla and one or two others. We are attempting to always keep that stream, but Google's an absolute monster, and you have to be logging in and out of all the browsers to make sure it doesn't get loaded up into the wrong place. Okay, catch you all later. Enjoy and have a great weekend. Bye for now.